Hello students, let us now begin chapter 9 Soil. Soil is one of the most important natural resources. It supports the growth of plants by holding the roots firmly and supplying water and nutrients. It is the home for many organisms. Soil is essential for agriculture. Agriculture provides food, clothing, and shelter for all. Soil is thus an inseparable part of our life. The earthy fragrance of soil after the first rain is always refreshing. So, here in this paragraph, we read about the importance of soil, which is one of the most important natural resources. Soil allows the growth of plants, as we all know. What does it do? Soil supplies water and nutrients that are required in the growth of plants. The soil is the main part of agriculture. Soil के बिना agriculture है ही नहीं, and agriculture के बिना life is not possible because agriculture provides food, clothing, and shelter. All these are essential for us to survive. So, here, soil is an inseparable part of our lives. Next, soil teeming with life. One day during the rainy season, Paheli and Bujo observed an earthworm coming out of the soil. Paheli wondered whether there were other organisms also in the soil. Let us find out. So here it is given that once in a rainy season, during a rainy season, Paheli and Bujo observed that an earthworm was coming out of the soil. आप लोगों ने भी observe किया होगा कि during a rainy season there are earthworms almost everywhere. So they wondered, पहेली ने ऐसे सोचा कि क्या earthworms के अलावा भी soil में और organisms रहते हैं. So let us find out. Activity 9.1. Collect some soil samples and observe them carefully. You can use a hand lens. Examine each sample carefully and fill in table 9.1. Discuss your observation with your friends. Are the soil samples collected by your friends similar to the ones collected by you? Bujo and Paheli have used soil in many ways. They enjoy playing with it. It is a great fun indeed. Make a list of the uses of soil. So, in order to perform this activity, you have to collect some soil samples and observe them. Where will you collect soil samples from? You can collect soil samples from garden, roadside, from a construction site or agricultural land. Here is what you will observe if you perform this activity. Soil sample from the garden will have grass, leaves, and branches in it. It may contain ants, earthworms, paper, or polythene in it. Now, soil from the roadside may contain dry leaves, ants, mosquitoes, etc. Similarly, soil from construction site may contain small pieces of wood, houseflies, mosquitoes, cement particles, gravels, etc. So, from this activity, we can conclude that soil samples of different places contain different substances. Polythene bags and plastics pollute the soil. They also kill the organisms living in the soil. That is why there is a demand to ban the polythene bags and plastics. Other substances which pollute the soil are a number of waste products, chemicals, and pesticides. Waste products and chemicals should be treated before they are released into the soil. The use of pesticides should be minimized. So here we know that plastic and polythene are non-biodegradable substances. That is, if they are buried in the soil, then they won't degrade. Right? They will remain there for hundreds of years. So, dumping non-biodegradable substances such as plastic bags and polythene causes soil pollution, क्योंकि वो वैसे का वैसा रह जाता है तो soil जो है वो pollute हो जाता है. Waste products from the industries contain chemicals which can affect the soil. Also, excessive use of fertilizers and pesticides pollute the soil and decrease its fertility. Therefore, before dumping anything waste into the soil, it must be treated properly. Pesticides and fertilizers should be used in minimum quantity. Lastly, materials like plastic should be banned as we pollute the soil and affect organisms living in the soil. Next, let us discuss soil profile. Soil is composed of distinct layers. Perform the following activity to find out how these layers are arranged. क्या कह रहे हैं, सॉइल में अलग अलग लेयर्स होते हैं. सो इन द नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी वी विल परफॉर्म एंड फाइंड आउट द arrangement of these layers. Activity 9.2. Take a little soil. Break the clumps with your hand to powder it. Take a glass tumbler 3/4 filled with water and then add a handful of soil to it. Stir it well with a stick to dissolve the soil. Now let it stand undisturbed for some time as shown in figure 9.2. Afterwards, observe it and answer the following questions. Do you see layers of particles of different sizes in the glass tumbler? Draw a diagram showing these layers. Are there some dead rotting leaves or animal remains floating on water? So for performing this activity, you have to take a little soil and powder it. After that, you have to take a glass and fill it with some water, and then you have to add a handful of soil to the glass. Next, you have to stir this in order to dissolve the soil in the water. After that, wait for some time and observe. You can see different layers of particles as shown in figure 9.2. Here we have humus, water, clay, sand and gravel. These are the layers of soil. So these consist of humus, clay, sand and gravel. What is the meaning of humus? Here we can see the rotting dead matter in the soil is called humus, and in the figure it can be observed that the humus is floating on top of water. So it is the decaying matter in the soil. You probably know that the soil is formed by the breaking down of rocks by the action of wind, water and climate. This process is called weathering. The nature of any soil depends upon the rocks from which it has been formed and the type of vegetation that grows in it. A vertical section through different layers of the soil is called the soil profile. Each layer differs in feel, texture, color, depth and chemical composition. These layers are referred to as horizons. Now we know that soil is formed when rocks break down. This process is called weathering. Weathering is caused by the action of wind, water and climate. Wind, water and climate के action की वजह से rocks जो है they break down and form soil, and this entire process is called weathering. So the weathering of rocks takes place because of rains, flowing water, winds, temperature and climatic conditions of a place. Next, we are told about the vertical section of a layer of soil. So here the vertical section through different layers of soil is called soil profile. Here we have the definition of soil profile. The soil profile is a vertical section of the soil which depicts all the layers of the soil, and here each layer is called horizons of the soil. The layer of the soil can be classified as horizons. So here in figure 9.3 we have the soil profile. Again, soil profile क्या होता है? It is the vertical section of the soil, and in this section we can see different layers of the soil and each layer is called an horizon. Here soil consists of distinct layers which are called horizons of the soil. We have A horizon, B horizon, C horizon and bedrock. Let us now understand what these mean. We usually see the top surface of the soil, not the layers below it. If we look at the sides of a recently dug ditch, we can see the inner layers of the soil too. Such a view enables us to observe the soil profile at that place. Soil profile can also be seen while digging a well or laying a foundation of a building. It can also be seen at the sides of a road, on a hill, or at a steep river bank. The uppermost horizon is generally dark in color as it is rich in humus and minerals. The humus makes the soil fertile and provides nutrients to growing plants. This layer is generally soft, porous, and can retain more water. It is called the topsoil or the A horizon. This provides shelter for many living organisms such as worms, rodents, moles, and beetles. The roots of small plants are embedded entirely in the topsoil. The next layer has a lesser amount of humus but more of minerals. This layer is generally harder and more compact and is called the B horizon or the middle layer. The third layer is the C horizon, which is made up of small lumps of rocks with cracks and crevices. Below this layer is the bedrock, which is hard and difficult to dig with a spade. So just now we read about the different layers of soil. Soil consists of different layers which are also called horizons of the soil. The soil profile is a vertical section of the soil which depicts all the layers of the soil, and these layers can be seen if we dig deep into the ground like it is done while creating a well or while laying the foundation of a building. So basically we have A horizon, B horizon, C horizon and bedrock in the soil profile. So इनका मतलब क्या है? First of all, let us discuss about A horizon. This layer is also called the topsoil. It is visible to us. It contains large amounts of humus and minerals which makes it dark in color. The soil is rich in nutrients because of the presence of humus. The topsoil has a soft texture and can retain water easily. That is why plants' roots grow in the topsoil region. The topsoil is a home for many living organisms like insects, worms, rodents, moles, and beetles. These are the animals or insects, that is living organism that live on the topsoil, that is the A horizon. Next, let us discuss about the B horizon, which is also known as the middle layer. It is the next layer of the soil which does not contain much humus but it contains minerals. The minerals are found in large quantities in this layer. This layer has a hard texture, light color, and is more compact than the topsoil. Next comes the C horizon, that is the third layer of the soil, which consists of small rocks with cracks in them. As you can see in this given figure, छोटे छोटे rocks है and there are cracks in between them. These rocks are partly weathered, that is ये अभी soil नहीं है. And the last layer is the bedrock. The last layer of the soil is called bedrock. It contains large pieces of soil that are not weathered or exposed to any winds or water. It is very difficult to dig bedrock. Bedrock cannot be dug with the help of a spade as it is very hard in texture. So these were the different layers of the soil which come under soil profile.